So hello everyone, I'm Momo and welcome to my review of New Episode 8. Unfortunately, I didn't do much gaming to that game development because I have a good story from my work today that I can't relate to this episode, unfortunately. But one thing I did really like at the beginning though, is that unfortunately dropped, was the whole like, we have to plan this for the newcomers. That was great, I love that part. Because that is a classic thing there, like, we can't make it too good because then we have to do it every year, every time. That is annoying. You don't want to have to be the event planner of the company, you don't want to do that. But we can't make it too bad because everybody loses, so we have to make it like, just meh enough. So that no one will complain, but everyone will be like, kinda happy. That's the goal of making the event. That people are, just okay with it. But not too much okay. That's bad. I love that part there. There's a great setup there. It's like, no, we have to make it like decent only. So that was actually really funny and something I definitely relate to. However, they just kind of dropped it, right? And then we went into this Momo stage with the skibby old lady, right? That pretty much. Which is like, yeah, that was bad, I think, honestly. This episode was great, otherwise. Like a really good episode. Because that part there, at the early, I guess after the first minutes of like how to plan an event, which is really funny. The other part here, it was very moe, very cute, very kawaii, right? But yeah, it's kind of like, okay, she's weird. Just the main thing. Okay, we see Aoba doing the heart thing. And, okay, it was fun. It was okay. But the best part was when Momo-chan, the new girl, arrives. And she's like, "Oh, what is happening?" And he's like, "Okay, I'm out of here." He's like, "I'm not even gonna enter this door. I'm just gonna go out." And she's standing there like, Aoba's doing this. And Aoba's like, "Oh, you just do this. This is not normal work day. Please go away." And like, I wanna do it too. I can do it if she can do it. That was good. I was like, I can beat you in everything. Aoba senpai. That was great. So it has some meaning though, that we can see even doing that, like cutesy stuff that you shouldn't probably volunteer to do with the company. She'd be like, I will do this voluntarily to show you that I am cuter. Yeah, so that was good. So it had some meaning though, but it was kind of like, yeah, that was a little too long there. It wasn't that funny either. We see the boss like dying of nose bleed as well. So anyway, after that, the episode kind of starts, right? And yeah, the episode I think it was good because I'm looking forward to here seeing Aoba being with like her first enemy. Because Aoba otherwise she had Yagami a little bit in this season, but that was more like, I don't know, kind of friendly rivalry, a mother and a daughter, more like that, right? Relationship thing. It wasn't really like Yagami was almost too nice to her in my opinion, yeah, and so back and forth right there. So there were like no animosity between them, like they weren't like, actually against each other, right? Even though they were, but not actually like mentally, more just on the career stuff. But here we have a person that's actually the first person doesn't like Aoba. She probably will like her in the end, but it's kind of like she likes some part of her, but it's more a lot of jealousy, a lot of envious, right? And she's like, I'm gonna take you down. So I love that part that happened in the end of the episode when they walked in to the restaurant, and she's like, I won't lose to you. Aren't you scared of my skills? I was I love that I was number one. Ichiban at my place. Ichiban, right? She's doing that Ichiban, yeah. So you're like, yeah, do that kind of thing. And she was like, I guess I'm scared, but it would be fun. And everybody's something like weird. Yeah, but I love you. I love everyone. She's super nice, right? She's like, why are you happy? Are you chance to a match? She's like, yeah, it's gonna be great. Yay. Let's be friends afterwards. The free friendship. Either way, woo. Pretty much like, it's like, okay. He diffused her pretty easily there. But no one liked it. She was like, I'm number one. I won't lose to you in anything. Yeah, and I was like, yeah, everything we do, I'm gonna beat you at it. So that was great. And generally, the back and forth was good. Especially when she was reading everyone's name in her notes, and was like going there and was like, oh yeah, this is their name. Suddenly Aoba's like, hey, you're reading everyone's name? That is so funny. It's like, no, it's not. Leave me alone, crazy senpai. It's like, I also married names. You're so impressive. No, you're saying that to trick me. No, I love you. Like, no, you don't. I was like, what's she doing? She's a horrible person to be rival with. Aoba, right? Yeah, because she's like, you're trying to be like, I'm gonna defeat you and take your career and your ladies. Yeah, she's like, yeah. And she's like, yay, it's gonna be great. She's like, no, it's not. Like, yeah, it's gonna be so much fun, so much learning to do. Pretty much, right? She's like, no, that's not what I'm saying. Like, that's pretty much the word of this. So I think that's great. And The all-important episode were pretty good. I love the rice ball. I love the rice ball. It's just so silly. It was like, okay, I have my own food because I have to buy. And she explained it later, and that one of my guests in here, that she eats so much rice. She eats a lot of like carbs, so she like have to make my own food. Not for myself, yeah, I have to make my own food usually, but I can eat like a 2-3 kilogram of food. Wasn't that in pound? 2.5, about 80 lbs, yeah. And so on, right? For lunch and for dinner, yeah. I can eat a lot. I usually eat enormous amounts. I mean, less now, but generally, you know, I eat a lot, right? And it's actually really expensive. Yesterday, for example, I was eating with my 2 aunts, and I was like, yeah, okay, let's go there. But they were buying it, so I was like, yeah, you can decide. But I was like, man, they did not feed me. Like, this is a normal lunch, normal lunch. I was like, man, I'm just hungry. This is like an appetite for me. This started my system. Now I want more food after eating that lunch. I was like, man, I have to go home now and eat more when I get home. Because it was like, right? So, I can relate to that a lot. When I was back in college, I would pretty much always also just make my own food. Huge amount of food. Because I couldn't go and buy like 2 lunches at, college when you have no real salary, right? Like, because they work like part-time and so on like that. That's crazy. They're like trainees, but yeah. So I get that. But it was still really, really layered. It was like, okay, but usually you make your own food then. It's like, I make my own food. Rice ball, yeah. It's like, I make my own. Like a soccer ball. It's like white and black. It's like, and also like how she's so greedy with it. You see Hifumi entering here. His part was great. You see Hifumi entering here. And it's like, oh, you need to get the office? I can keep you company. It's like, I don't want company. I gotta work. Okay. It's like, you have rice ball? My rice ball! I just love that. It was like, here you have this like super nice. He for me, by far, is the most innocent, nice person in the whole anime. He's so nice person. Just a happy, helpful individual. She's like, would you like company, sweetie? Like, I can eat with you. You can talk about your problems. He's super nice. She's like, my rice ball! Leave me alone, woman! It's like, that's the answer. Oh god, that scene blew my mind. It was so funny. It was just so funny. First we had the rice ball thing, and it's so weird because it's so ridiculous. Like, yeah, because they really. I mean, obviously, you're in like college, you have to eat a lot, and she's have assets even though she eats. And Yun is like, man, you can eat a lot and even look great. It's also for you. She's like, you're being cute. You like me? It's like, you think I'm cute? And she's like, yeah, that's one is charm, and so on, right? So you get the rice ball, the best. No, yeah, but that was great. The best, nicest person in the universe. Of this universe arrives and being like, can I help with anything? And hers is like, no, it's mine, my ring, my precious. It's like, okay, I didn't want it. It's like, I don't want this. Like, I don't want this. That was the best scene. I think it was a really good scene. And also the follow-up on that was Hifumi being super awkward, right? She's also awkward. She's so nice person. She's very. As you all know, she has problems social, right? And she's like trying to be nice to her and being like, here's my phone, look at my pet hedgehog. It's like, okay, so look at it, it's super cute. It's like, be my friend, please. I was like, okay, please feel good against me. And then, of course, later on, when the other girl's like, oh, I also brought my own rice ball today, so we can all eat rice balls together. Ooh. And they get her out of the office the first time, right, after the cubicle in lunch. Then we see she's entering here with the Momo, the cat, that skibby husky cat, yeah. She's like, Momo-chan, wanna play with the kitten? And she's like, it's like, yeah, and you can just feel how crushed she is, because obviously for her, she's problem type, right? So for her going to someone and say that, oh, you wanna do this together, it's hard for her, right? So she's gone away, pretty much. Probably had to borrow the cat. I don't know, the cat's kind of weird, but yeah, but somehow she's get this cat. Maybe she had to borrow the cat from Hakusuki-san, right? And she's like, that's probably hard for her to get the cat. And just like, ask someone, can I please have your cat for an hour? That's hard for her because she's probably with social things, right? So she's like, I got the cat. Going over there, I have this cat for her. And it's like, she's gone. Yeah, it's like, oh, mental. No. It's like, why did I have to get the cat? So yeah, that was super cute. Is Hifumi best girl? No, Nenechii is best girl. See, that's my last point. As always, no more Nenechii anime, more Nenechii. That would have brought the episode way up. Like, I love the part though. Also, they were eating the dinner, right? They're eating the dinner, Nenechii and Harushi, which is like, yeah, and Umiko, they're having the like programmer dinner at the next table, next to the graphic card, and they're like, yeah, we're best friends now. I just love that part. Oh, Nene senpai used to work here before, and yada yada, like they go back and forth, they're super happy. Haru's like a kitten, kind of, yeah, like Neko, Kitsune, kind of tricks and so on, right? And she and Nenechii are like super happy together, and Umiko is like, Nene-san, Sakura-san, you're not good enough for me yet. Like, yeah, she's doing it typical. This is a hard, tough love master, right? I might like you, Sakura, but you're not the best yet. We have to fight. Yeah, she's doing that thing, right? I just love that part. They're super great together, all of those three. And we see Yagami on the next table, like, that's so ridiculous. They're all so happy. And she looks at, like, Momo, of course. Momo and Aoba is like, why do I have these people here? Yeah, I was like, God damn it, I want to be at that table. Yeah, I was like, God damn it, I have the wrong table. Yeah, I was like, oh, that looks so much better. They're super happy, right? And she's a teacher, the leader, Umiko, yeah, the super awesome programmer sensei they have. Like, yeah, they're all happy. And next table, they're like, oh, this is awkward. This is awkward. So you this short part of Nenechii. So you got like Harushi, and also of course when Haru talks to her, and Momo when her talks at home, and she's like, how's your cubicle? She's like, oh, it's awesome. I have the most funniest person ever. I have this girl called Nenechii. She's the most kawaii and like super funny. And then I have this kawaii person. It's like the most scary person ever. And the combo of them are amazing. So I'm guessing that if you could pick one life you want to have in this world here, you want to be Haru-chan, right? You want to live in her Harushi, as she's now named, but Nenechii. You want to live with her. It's like, I'm living in the perfect like twilight zone between this Nenechii and Umiko-san. That's a perfect twilight. It's like super scary, crazy, yeah, like afraid, super happy, funny person. And together, it's a perfect harmony. It's like, yeah, I live in the middle here between those two. It is awesome. Like, this, my job is really cool. I was like, yeah, that's the life I want to. I want to be in that. Yeah, I want to be in that sandwich. She was like, yeah. I love my work. How about you? And it was Momo. Which, yeah, my last point, I forget though. Momo, and the CD as well. Even Haru, she's like, well, fine, yeah. She seems to be very emotional, at least pretending to be very, very emotionless. That inside kind of character. Yeah, like really, she's like, it's fine. I mean, of course, it was fighting with Aoba, having weird Hifumi moments, being forced to be a maid and everything. It's like, yeah, work day. Nothing happened. I was like, yeah, this kind of rest. Like, yeah, I just have to. Day over. Pretty much, right? So, yeah. She's super, super serious. And Aoba is of course trying to be serious, but in the end, like you can see the hamburger place here, she was like, let's go to the hamburger. Oh, it's a kids menu. Strong, good alcohol, maybe? You want that? It's like, you're underage. So is Momo. Oh, yeah. But I'm very mature. Like, no, you're not. Oh, yes, I am. So it's kind of similar, right? Because Momo also feels like he's a very serious character. Very like, I am mature. I might look this young, but I'm not young actually. It's like, you say that, but... So anyway, I think it was a good episode. I mean, even the maid part was bad. Like, it was cute and so on, right? Like, Moe was like bad, but I just felt that they could have done more with the episode. We kind of feel rich, right? So anyway, see you this week and have a great day.